gamers e games.
What is Chernobylite? A highly radioactive crystal? An infinite energy source? An alien parasite? God? Chernobylite gave us free energy, teleportation, human augmentation, but also massive unemployment. We became actors, playing parts assigned by those controlling the grid crystals. Even former thugs like me need to fit in to survive. But is such a life, Chernobylite life, worth living?
Oi, love. Know you're busy. I'll keep it short. Hey, best of luck on your first day at work. Dress sharp, make a good impression, and remember, whatever happens, this blasted Chernobylite won't be the end of us. Little princess adores you. I love you too. Get through. Stay strong.
End of message. Would you like to leave a reply? Recording started. Reply sent. Ending conversation. The portal has been calibrated for the trip. Please use it to commence your training in the Kozlov's Training Center.
Welcome to NA's training ground. Identify yourself, recruit. State your age, previous occupation, residency and marital status.
I'm 38. I'm worked as a security consultant in London. My current residency is in Kiev. I'm married with a child and... Look, is this really necessary? Sure you know all that already.
No sweat, Grey. It's just for the red tape. Bureaucrats, right?
Right. What's next in the schedule?
Sergeant Koslov is supervising training on the Central Square. He's going to tell you what's what. I appreciate you putting on the full hazmat suit, but feel free to take off the helmet now. It's safe around here. Now go find Sergeant Koslov. Good luck.
They'll hire just about anyone these days.
Cole Gray, right? I'm Sergeant Gleb Kozlov. Been waiting for you. Congratulations on your new job. I'm impressed. You were in the top 3 on the list of candidates for the Planewalker program. You've obviously been through a lot. You wouldn't be here if you hadn't. Just like the rest of us. Kozlov's training center is supposed to prepare you physically and mentally for the role of Planewalker before medical procedures turn you into one. But since we still have some time, do you have any questions, Gray? I'm your superior, but as Planewalkers, we're all equal here. Feel free to ask. Gray, I've been supervising those missions for years. There are risks, but you should be fine as long as you stick to procedures.
That's not what I asked. I need to secure my family's future. I have a daughter.
When you have fulfilled your contract, there'll be more money in your account than you've ever seen in your entire life. But if something happens to you, rest assured your family will be taken care of. Want to know what's the worst that can happen to you? Listen, the missions are simple for the men like you or me. You jump to a parallel universe, make deal with the locals, or put them in their place. If they don't want to cooperate, that is. Sometimes you'll need to dispose of a few wretched souls corrupted by Chernobylite. That's why combat training is important.
Corrupted by Chernobylite? In what way?
Not entirely clear. Chernobylite influence can sometimes cause people to lose their mind. Quite literally. You know how it is, Gray. Red tape, NDAs, corporate liability. But you don't need to worry about that right now. Moving on, once you've located a suitable sample of Chernobylite crystal, your FMC will evaluate it, and the harvester does the rest. It has all the Chernobylite mining equipment required to collect the green gold. We load what we can and get the hell out, back to our home dimension.
I know nothing about parallel universes and all that malarkey.
You don't need to. We leave the scientific shit to the brainiacs. In a nutshell, the Chernobyl disaster gave birth to an endless number of parallel worlds. Their timelines are different than ours. People there are usually unaware of Chernobylite's power, or they were already killed or corrupted by it. But the reclamation missions provide access to an unlimited source of Chernobylite. Thanks to our job, this world can flourish. After my uncle, he's the boss here. You must think that I got this job effortlessly because of him.
I didn't say that.
You didn't, but that's actually true. I was one of the first people ever genetically modified into Planewalkers. There was a risk I wouldn't survive the process or the first mission.
But here you are. Your gamble paid off.
Good. It's time for you to familiarize yourself with different fighting techniques and choose which one suits you best.
Well, can I use them all?
As you were told during the recruitment process, there are a few classes of Planewalkers, like Eliminators, strong and skilled at melee combat. Emissaries, agile, fast, and dodgy types, with a good eye and shooter's stable arm. Or scientists, who use their intellect and knowledge. They're trained to use Chernobylite-modified advanced weapons. You are here to train and eventually decide what class you want the genetic modifications to turn you into. Splendid. Our medical unit will take care of your transmutation. Ugly thing, but we all have to get through it. But before that, you need to decide if you feel better as an eliminator, emissary, or a scientist. Or maybe you want something in between? This is important, because the MAD team will make sure that the genetic modification target the skills specific for your preferred class.
You said it only happens once, so the decisions will be final.
Usually, no. However, a handful of the planewalkers experienced an unusual phenomenon where they were able to connect with their counterparts from another dimension, gaining their skills. The phenomenon remains largely unexplained. We still try to learn what makes them do that. If I were you, I'd make the decision wisely anyway. Brilliant! Welcome to the ranks of elite warriors. I have no doubt you'll accomplish incredible things.
What? What the fuck? Hello?
That's it, Mr. Black. Relax. Breathe. You're back with us. Minor confusion, as expected.
Black? I think you're mistaking me with someone else.
You put a team together. You train them up, teach them everything they need to know.
Already in place?
And then you quit.
Excuse me?
You quit. When I leave here today, I don't want to see you again. I don't want to even hear your name. My father's technology will progress under my guidance, but you will have absolutely nothing to do with it.
It's so much more than Pandora. It allows us to step into the realm of human memories and thoughts. Into the real world. Ariadna can recreate this echo in a fractal VR simulation. There's nothing outlandish about it.
Look, I get it. I do. It's your life's work. But just think about it. For Ariadne to work, you need a power source that doesn't exist yet. Perhaps one that cannot be found on Earth.
They want to know precisely what to expect. New types of weapons, medicine, a new means of transportation.
All of the above and more. You can tell your precious investors that the millions they're pouring into our project will come back to them as billions.
What is Chernobylite?
I am God.
Chernobylite. I almost stopped noticing this strange sensation running through my veins. Almost.
Warning. There's an 85% chance of confrontation with Chernobylite corrupted feral humanoids.
Fucker!
I bet I'd see it glow green if I opened up my veins. A source of unimaginable strength. My burden. My salvation. I've been traveling through parallel worlds for 6 months now. It's been surreal.
Fucker! Get him! Fine, pal!
I killed people. At least I think they were people. There was something off about them. Twisted faces. Bared teeth. They didn't feel real. I still don't know what Chernobylite is, how it affects everything, and how it affects me. Sometimes not knowing is bliss. I can still feel myself. I just have to hold on to that for a little longer.
Chernobylite deposits are suitable for extraction. Sending the data to harvester.
Ray, I need to hear your report. I've reviewed the scan, Gray. Solid data, but I'd like to know your own assessment. But is it still safe enough to mine?
I think so. A few kilometers from here, you should find a suitable landing spot.
I trust your gut, Cole. Good job, as always. Anyway, your work here is done. Get your ass back to the harvester. I've got some more things I'd like to discuss with you.
The answers to all the burning questions were at my fingertips, whether I wanted to know or not.
You lost your job and our home all because of some cussed green crystal! Just a bloody battery! And now you've gone and turned into it yourself? Giving up your humanity? Is this what you call protecting us?
You're confused, my boy. Disturbed. The Chernobylite is messing with your head, but I can help you.
Just let me go. I've suffered long enough.
Welcome on board the Harvester, Planewalker Cole Gray. Take your time to settle in. Once you're ready, Sergeant Kozlov would like a word.
Nice of you to have joined us, Gray. Enjoy the peace and quiet, brother. Next jump's coming soon.
Owen.
Cole! Long time no see, mate. How are Megan and Katie? Stop being weird, mate. It's just a normal fucking question. Still can't figure out what your missus sees in you, you muppet.
Makes two of us.
By the way, the old man wants a word. Luckily for you, the elevator should be working now, so use it instead of the stairs.
Appreciate it. Gotta save those knees. I ain't 20 anymore.
Are you having a laugh? You're a planewalker now, mate. Way stronger and quicker than the average bloke. Can't complain, although my last mission was a disaster. Found almost no Chernobylite, but a lot of Soviet propaganda bullshit.
Sounds crazy. Oh, by the way, Owen, I never thanked you for referring me to this gig. It means a lot.
Don't mention it, mate. We still on for some drinks this weekend? I should fucking think so. To talk about the next mission, no doubt. Supposed to be something special, but no idea what. I'm still waiting for my own briefing. You better check with this old goat as soon as possible. He's in a cranky mood today. You bet.
Here you are, the unit's mascot. Who put you in this travel kennel? Did you bite Gleb again? Do you remember Katie? I bet you do. Finally, a playmate your own size. Stay here, Ginger. I'll play with you when we're in this brand new world together. Gotta go. Suppose we'll never get to know the answer to that question. What does the fox say?
Took me 4 hours to fix the goddamn elevator, but should be working fine now. Never in my wildest...
Attention. A special address from the NAR director, Professor Semenov, will begin shortly.
Planewalkers, we will soon begin a reclamation of a brand new Chernobylite world. Get ready for another... Wait, what's going on? That's impossible. This shouldn't have happened. Perhaps we can still salvage the situation.
All crew of the Harvester proceed immediately to evacuation pods. This is not a drill.
Over here, Ray. Quickly.
What the hell is going on? Are we under attack?
Thank God you're here, Cole. My escape pod. I need to...
Calm down, Kozlov. Breathe in and breathe out. Yeah, good. Feeling better?
I got hit with some shrapnel. Do you have any healing serum on you? Thank you, Gray. See you on the ground. Don't get yourself killed. And find the others. Find Semenov. He'll know what to do. Go! What are you waiting for?
Was it all for nothing? Have I sold my body and soul, only to die on some distant plane? One thing I know. I see my family again. Even if I have to rise from the dead.
Door malfunction. Backup power fail. Manual override fail. Vitals critical, inducing hypersleep to maintain essential life functions. Hypersleep cycle completed.
Planewalker's waking up. Get your freaking tools, Luca. We're going to get them out.
This doesn't look good. We're out of time.
Igor said the cloaking should last at least half an hour. We're good.
Okay, this power hammer is top of the line. It will do the job. Oh, shit. We gotta run.
emergency life support system off. Vitals are holding steady. The surrounding environment is not safe. Vacate it immediately and seek shelter. Predatory biological entities detected. Remain vigilant.
least some of them, sending you the coordinates to my lab. I suggest you pick up the pace. Nights in the zone can be dangerously unforgiving.
This piece of junk is slowing you down. Leave it.
No, it cost me 2 bottles of a very good moonshine. Oh, God damn you and your escapades, Sonya. What about your deal with the old man?
We tried. The rest is up to him. Now run before the Chernobylite fallout catches up with us.
anyone there? Show yourself! I promise not to faint. Good evening, stranger. The fact that you haven't attacked me on sight is a promising start to this conversation. Statistically speaking, 50% of murder victims in the zone die because of their valuables, or meat.
Did you say meat?
Yes, meat. About 70% of water, 20% proteins, 7% fat. The rest are carbohydrates, minerals, and vitamins. Very nourishing. However, consuming it is considered a social taboo in most civilized societies. Hence, it's, well, not on my menu. I'm Leonid, by the way. And who are you, stranger?
I'm Cole Gray. What are you doing here, exactly?
I was on my way to see someone, and got attacked by some brutes. Took refuge in this old warehouse. The barricade behind me should sustain at least 500 kilograms of pressure. It's safe for now. A universal side effect of mixing human DNA with Chernobylite. It's fascinating how the biopigments are absorbing Chernobylite in bodies of the mutants. Mutants like me who became corrupted and turned into a horde of violent and mostly mindless thugs.
Corrupted by Chernobylite?
What else? The green treasure has become our curse. Of course, I mean it in a figurative sense. Curses aren't real. I'm on an important mission. I'm trying to recover a blueprint that will allow me to create a cure for Chernobylite poisoning. Yes, a disease which culminates in the Chernobylite taking control and transforming the body. Every mutant suffers from it. Standard medications for this condition only slow down its progression. I would prefer to keep control over my mind. Affirmative. There's a 99.9% probability that we both want to meet the same person. The medical blueprint I need is hidden somewhere in Igor's base. Since you're headed that way, can you get the blueprint and bring it to me? Affirmative. Material gains are an expected way of compensating individuals like you. I will make sure that your efforts are rewarded.
Right. So, what's the plan?
I stashed some means for personal defense in one of the crates behind you. I won't be needing them after all, but they'll increase your chances of survival. Here's the key. Retrieve them and come back to me. I hope the content of that crate will help to turn the tide of any future battles in your favor.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. Am I seeing things, or did you just remove the barricade with your bare hands?
Oh, yes. Mutants have certain powers, and mine just happens to be strong arms, hands, and back. Do you have any more questions before springing into action? I pity them. They've been corrupted by Chernobylite. Chernobylite is enhancing their strength and resilience beyond that of average humans. But it's also gradually deteriorating their brains.
Deteriorating? How exactly?
Depends on many factors, and individual treatment histories. Some are just sociopaths that can't even be reasoned with. Others are basically pissed off troglodytes.
What about the ones who chased you down here? Sociopaths or troglodytes?
Troglodytes, most definitely. Not much. He's very secretive. Only a very limited number of people in the zone are in contact with him. But I do know for certain that Igor is a very accomplished scientist in the field of Chernobylite research.
Have you talked to him?
I tried. My peculiar psychic construct makes me very bad at interacting with others.
You'll do just fine.
Do I? I can't tell. Either way, Igor told me to, and I quote, take a hike, when I approached him about the medical blueprint. Now you see why you're my last hope, Cole Gray. A mist. Where did you see it?
Oh, a couple of clicks away. Do you know what it was?
I don't have sufficient data to tell you what it was, but just enough to advise you to avoid it, at all costs. Nobody who encountered it lived to tell the tale. We call it Chernobylite fallout. As far as you're concerned, there's only one rule when you see it. Run! When you get to the outpost, try to find a moment to sneak to Igor's lab. Reason dictates that the formula would be there. Oh, and watch out for the brutes outside. They may be mad, but what they lack in brains, they make up for in brute strength.
I see. Wish me luck then.
Wishing someone luck won't necessarily increase their odds of success, but then again, it might lift their spirits. So, good luck, Cole.
Bring it on! Son of a bitch! Die, fucker! God, hurt!
Come inside, Plainwalker. Make yourself at home. I'm sure you've got many questions, Plainwalker, but they need to wait.
You must be the mysterious Igor. I'm Cole. Cole Gray.
Pleasantries can wait as well. We only have a couple of minutes before it catches up with you.
What catches up with me?
On Lenin's beard. Maybe you're not as sharp as I hoped you'd be.
You brought me here, so cut the crap.
Fine. I will allow some questions, but make them brief. You didn't think your world was the only one where Chernobylite was used to advance human evolution? Not every zone in the multiverse is devoid of human intelligence where you can harvest your precious Chernobylite on Semenov's behalf.
So, you're familiar with Semenov?
Only too well. In this reality, he was an insane and wicked man.
Was? What happened to him?
Semenov got what was coming to him. Let's leave it at that. I want to offer you shelter and some guidance. Help you find other planewalkers if they're still alive. And get you back to your world. It won't happen until we figure out how to bring down the dome that turned the zone into one big prison. And you will help me with that. But we've wasted enough time. We need to make sure that this place is secure.
That doesn't sound good. Enemy at the gate?
Quickly. There are some old turrets outside. Make yourself useful and see if they can be restarted. Take those batteries. Once you're done with the turrets, activate the Chernobylite disruptor.
Restore power to turrets. Run the disruptor. Got it. Anything else?
You have to keep the entities at bay while I maintain the electrical grid. If the lights go out, we're done for. You'll be on your own, but you can do it. Go, now.
Have you finished with the first turret? Good. See if you can bring the others online. Remember, to run the disruptor when you're ready for the fight. When the device warms up, it'll close the breach. Protect the Chernobylite disruptor at all costs. Understand? Come back here. I want to show you something. This warehouse, it belonged to someone who played an important role in my life. It's yours now. That's mighty generous of you. But what am I supposed to do in an old warehouse?
You need a place to stay and plan your next course of action. Turn it into your safe house. You're smart and handy enough.
And you won't mind me taking up your space?
I've got more than one outpost. Besides, I'll stick around to keep an eye on things. Welcome to your new home, Planewalker. I suppose we've got some time on our hands. Ask questions, if you have them. It's going to be a very complicated... We'll need help from certain people.
Maybe they'll like me better than you.
You'll get your chance to... it's been 9 months since your ship crashed, Cole. It won't... I'll contact some key people.
The sooner you do it, the better.
I imagine you would... my life's ancient history from your perspective. I won't be getting in. What you need to know is that we're similar in some respect. Precise changes to my DNA. In any case, it was a while ago, and I expect NAR in your world as put still. The same principle applies. Target the exact... I used to be a great proponent of this technology and the creation of Chernobylite humans that would be equal to...
And what changed?
I lost someone very dear to me. And we're no gods, my Planewalker friend. Well, spit it out then.
It was some kind of a mist.
You're talking about the Chernobylite fallout. I still don't know much about it, but I do know this. Stay the fuck away from this mist if you value your life. Start by taking a look around. There's space for...
Extra room.
Anything but for now. Excellent. Are you satisfied with the base layout so far?
Well, it's not that bad.
While you were playing Bob the Builder, I sent word about your arrival to Sir. I'm yet to hear from them and figure out our next... Or if you learn something... What do you need from me, Planewalker?
Have you heard from any of your contacts yet?
And good morning to you, Cole.
Who are those people?
We're talking about the heirs of Harlan Lockwood. A man...
What kind of business?
In this reality, NAR, your employer, went bust. Lockwood's.
Chernobylite research.
Chernobylite-based medicine. They used to be thick as thieves.
Enemies?
I was going to say competitors. So, the plan... Milena is the smartest in the family. She was at forefront.
Was?
Well,
So Dr. Lockwood abandoned her patients?
She just figured that her resources are better spent. I'll be frank. Originally, Roy was in charge when the zone... brutes, that's all.
When all the
Roy, when I told... It's entirely up to you. The Lockwood siblings are aware of your presence in the zone, and agree to meet with you at some... The scientists jealously guard their tech secrets. You'll need a dedicated biometric ID to even get... Milena's a bit occupied.
The woman from outside?
One and the same. I suggest you get on with it without delay.
The files contain information on a cancelled research of a substance codenamed Reset 2.1. The files contain information on a cancelled research of a substance codenamed Reset 2.1.
Cole Gray, how did it go? Are you in position to send me the data? This is good news. Thanks to you, I can now start reverse engineering the formula.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I have a degree in pharmaceutical chemistry, but the task ahead still feels daunting, and I still need to figure out how to pay volunteers who will get tested.
Sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Well, good luck then.
Come on, bitch! Get him!
Mr. Gray, I've been waiting for you. Come. Mr. Gray, my name's Dr. Sonia Falenkova. Mr. Kiminyuk told me you'll find me here. I'm so excited I can finally speak with you. But first, I'm so sorry we abandoned you in that escape pod. I can't forgive myself. Do you mean Luca? No, Mr. Gray, we don't work together. That was an exception. He's from the mercenaries, and I needed him for protection. He's my brother. It was purely professional cooperation, I swear. We have nothing in common. Not anymore, but that's unimportant. I deeply regret we couldn't wait until you wake up. You have to believe me. But we were in danger, just the two of us against Cherno hosts.
Leave it, Doctor. It's fine. Let's just say you owe me.
I work with Mr. Kiminyuk on my studies. He's a great specialist, but I would rather keep this cooperation in secret.
Secret? From whom? Look, for now, I feel like you two are doing something behind my back, trying to use me somehow. What is going on?
Use you? No, Mr. Gray. We both desire to find a planewalker, but I don't cooperate with Mr. Kiminyuk against you. I never will. My faction and Dr. Lockwood used to block my studies. They're unnecessary, they said. Mr. Kiminyuk was the one who's interested in them. He supports my studies for reports about research conducted by scientists.
So you're a spy, Doctor?
I'm not. Don't be too harsh on me, Mr. Gray. I have to work with him just like you do. Otherwise, we would be on our own. Of course, I will. Headquarters are secured with biometric locks. Some of us work for the military, but we're not fighters. That's how we protect ourselves. I can prepare a temporary ID for guests. Luckily, I have my computer with me. I need to wait for approval.
What is that?
But one of the sensors was sending very odd reports and then died. I was about... Thank you, Mr. Gray. My research is everything.
A destroyed Chernobylite sensor. The scale of damage and biological material points to Chernohost. The controller and the memory card were taken. I'm recreating a holographic path based on Chernohost's track. Proceed with caution.
That measuring device is mine, to make things clear.
Who are you? Are you one of those mutants?
You guessed because I walked out of the portal? Name's Theodore. A mutant, indeed. Be this nice and tell that scientist lady you didn't find her device.
Did you destroy the measuring device? What for?
For the money, obviously. That's my first and only lover. A merc contacted me. He knew I did shady jobs. He wanted to sabotage the doctor's research. I don't know, and I don't care. Maybe he was scared she may uncover something that may upset the mercs. Maybe he just doesn't like your doctor. Actually, it wasn't me who destroyed the device. I was supposed to take it and sell it off for parts, but those fucking Chernohosts sniffed me out. I had to leave it and flee. When I eventually found the remains of the device, you appeared. Well, maybe I could still sell it off for some parts, at least.
I can't let you take it. Dr. Verlegova needs this device.
Okay, I see you now. Let's make a deal. I'll give you half the money that merc paid me, and you'll let me take the device and keep the money I earn selling parts. Chill, Jesus, I'm not gonna fight you for this piece of junk. It's broken anyway, and I was paid in advance. Take it. Just don't mention to her you met me.
And? What did you find, Mr. Gray?
You were lucky you didn't go to find the device. Chernohost would rip you apart.
Chernohost? My brother's right with this one. I should always carry that gun with me. But tell me, do you have it? Or at least what remained of it? Mutant and a merc. Why would they want to sabotage my research, Mr. Gray? I'll need to pay my brother a visit. Maybe he heard of a merc who wishes me bad.
Since we've already worked together, can we just set aside formalities? Call me Cole, Doctor.
Of course, sure. What a relief. I'm tired of all those titles, Cole. Anyway, I hope you're okay. That was quite a dangerous mission. I didn't mean to put you in trouble. Please, here's your ID, but be this kind and don't mention Dr. Lockwood about my studies. I don't want to give her another reason to belittle me. It would probably be better if I wasn't, but it's not that easy. If only she took my studies seriously. But this woman has... I guess I'll pack my stuff and try to recover the pieces from the broken device. I know a talented engineer who could take a look at it. If not...
Your father?
He was an archaeologist. He had to deal with what... I'll join you as soon as I clean my...
parametric data analysis. Database updated. Planewalker Cold Gray. Access granted. Planewalker Cold Gray. Dr. Lockwood awaits you in the observatory.
Dr. Milena Lockwood, leader of the group called Scientists. I see you found Dr. Filinkova and got your ID.
She'll join us later. She had to complete her research and pack her stuff.
Her research, of course. She has a morbid fascination with Chernobylite and planewalkers. She says she believes you'll help take the dome down.
And what do you believe, Dr. Lockwood?
Believe? People used to believe, and for now, the fact is, Chernobylite awoke, and until you prove me wrong, all evidence points to the disaster that trapped us here was caused by you. No, Planewalker, it's not. You'll certainly benefit from it, but your goal from the very beginning was to rob this place out. It conflicts with my own research. The fact that you got locked up in the zone just like we did. Actually, what we have in common is your mentor.
What's with him? Have you met him?
No idea. And that's the thing. He just, unlike my brother, in this matter, we can help one another. Bring something to the table, Planewalker. I invited you here. Now it's your turn. Show me you can be trusted. All I desire is to send you all where you came from, Planewalker. You can't do that. Otherwise, you would have disappeared long ago. We both need a bigger brain.
If I may interject, Dr. Lockwood.
Dr. Sonia Filinkova.
Indeed, Dr. Lockwood. I believe I may be closer to understanding how Chernobylite's reaction to planewalkers is related to the dome, but I would gladly start cooperation with...
You want our technology? She could study it for you and upgrade it for me. She seems to know what she's doing.
Yes, this sounds reasonable. I already thought about it. First of all, I'm the first one to know about any progress and discoveries you...
Of course, Dr. Lockwood. My studies are science. I need to pack my things and I'll wait for you by the...
If that's all I need to get back to work, I'll also inform you if I find anything...
I want to know if trying to...
I've been studying Chernobylite for the past few years. You'd be surprised with some results me and my team got out of it. Most of them my brothers aren't aware of. I love my brothers, Planewalker. But they're not scientists. That could cause another misunderstanding between... Knowledge is power, Planewalker. Great.
You shouldn't be here. It's a restricted area of advanced research. Entrance allowed only for authorized personnel, or whatever. Or do what you want. What time is it? I'm playing chess with Braun in 15 minutes.
Whatever it is, Planewalker, while I'm having... Ah, at last! Whatever, while I'm having... I certainly will.
No, I mean,
that's because...
I guess you don't.
Wow, I'll be the... Fame. I'll help. Must I?
Well, I guess
I'm here. I was hired, now as a... But you need to know, Planewalker.
Pretty.
But instead... I've been...
Get them.
People who are grateful for things but still... Great.
Welcome. Elena doesn't just live.
Well, I suppose.
Sure.
What do you do?
I've got a little... Go ahead and... I have what I need, the rest I'll take later. Now I just wanted to leave this...
You sure it's a good idea?
I supposed she would do that. She also fears...
So that was your plan?
Shh, not here, Cole. And Cole, But for now, after you. The sooner we'll get to... Cole, I don't have any news for you right now, but stay...
Sure.
Always. I have some theory...
What is it you can...
Don't worry, I won't be... And my husband...
What happened to him?
Great. Let's do it. This time I have a device I want you to test. The idea was mine. A fellow scientist, I know your shield is susceptible to damage. I designed the device to catch Chernobylite atoms from the air anytime you kill. Next, the device uses atoms like stem cells. Are you even aware of how this shell... Personally, I got those two for the... Get inside. Are you ready, Cole? I'm opening the first cage. Kill Beast and let the device do the job for you. And how it went.
Good, I think. But I'd hope the shield would regenerate itself completely. It doesn't work that way?
It should, but one enemy is not enough. The number of atoms released from the dead body is limited. Some are also lost during the process. But take the device. Try it a bit longer and get used to it. I'll upgrade it if it won't work.
Just like you said. I killed it, and part of the shield recovered. I guess your brilliant device works.
Great. That's what I wanted to hear, Cole. I need to sell this patent to the scientists, but take the device. It's all yours. I'm happy I could help.
Dear Doctor, but if you want to understand the dome, break it and get back to your family. Anyway. Are you sure? What do you need from me, Planewalker?